And welcome back to Giants franchise as we get ready for a Sunday night football game against the Buccaneers, who are 6-4. And looking at the standings, we're only a game up on the Packers, still only a game up on the Cowboys. But I mean, we just got to keep going. We got a bye week after this, so we just got to get a win this week. We'll worry about some contract negotiations and all that, after this. In the bye week, I can't talk. But for Bobby Okereke, we're actually going to we're just going to go into field general for him. He's had a really solid season. Him and Micah McFadden have really developed well. I mean, we got to be happy about that. It's two of our more important players. Is Rich Conway, I believe he's a rookie, right? We're going to do Agile. But he's been playing a lot, playing up to an 80 overall right now with morale. And then, yeah, he's a rookie out of Michigan. He was our first-round pick, I believe. First or second. He was an early round pick. Irregardless, he's been really solid. I mean, no complaints. We've seen him on the field a lot. And I didn't know you could add traits. That's weird. Yeah, he's played well his rookie year. J.C. Carpenter. I thought his name was Jay this whole time. It's not, if you were wondering. But he's got an upgrade point. He's been good on special teams. Hasn't really got his chance to play yet, but I mean, he's played a lot of snaps, actually. 333. Okay. He's got potential. He's just probably not going to see the field a lot this year with Okereke and Micah McFadden. They play so well, it's hard to take them off the field. But we'll get the weekly recap from Scott Hansen, and then, yeah, we'll hop into the games. Let's go.
Football weather has arrived, and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the weekly recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the New York Giants. And here it's the Giants defense making a statement. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Giants are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Lamar Jackson. Part of a big game for him. 3 total touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 passing. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Alec Pierce. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bengals find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
And there you have it from Scott Hansen, who's ready for some football. Let's go, Big Blue. And getting me fired up right now. Drinking a Coors Light, recording a YouTube video. It's a good day. Kinda. And here we go. Taking on the Buccaneers. It's Sunday night primetime football. You know we got to bust out. We'll bust out the color rushes. We'll go with the all whites. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's do that. And here we go. It's game time. Taking on the Buccaneers. We got to beat them. We need to win this week. I love that they added this. This is so cool. Let's get a drink of Coors. Let's get into it. It's go time. Sunday night football in a downpour. Okay. Not necessarily what we wanted, but it's what we got. And here we go. We're 8-2 on the season. We're having a really good year. Very happy with how the team has played. Buccaneers at 6-4. Sunday night football. And we're going to kick the start in this absolute downpour here in probable hurricane season in Tampa Bay. Will Lutz will put total other. We're underway here in a big game. Buccaneers need to win this game. We need to win it to keep our lead. And that's not a great start. Good return to the 35. And here comes Baker Mayfield heading out. 30,000 passing yards in his career. And we'll see if we can slow him down today. Bucks are 6-4 in the season. And here we go. What are you doing, Cordell? Get over there. Mayfield under center. Bucky Irving the back. And they're going to fake to Irving on the first play. And hit as he throws. Brian Burns was in his face right away. 2nd and 10. And here we go. Mayfield in the gun. You got a stack set to the right. Igbuka in motion, the phenomenal now second-year receiver out of Ohio State. Throwing it to the right. One hops it. Cordell Flott was in the area, but, I mean, probably in dry weather, that's a catch, maybe a first down, but we'll take it. And here we go. In the gun is Mayfield. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Throwing left. Catch is made. And out of bounds is Cade Otten. 4-yard gain. And they got a punt. A 3-and-out forced by the defense. Marcus Beckham will return. Kavontae Turpin, I believe, is still out this week. Matt Ariza doing the punting for the Bucs. And I meant to fair catch it. Beckham, the rookie's going to return it to the 23. And Jackson Dart back after getting hurt last week. Having a good year, 21 touchdowns, 8 picks. No complaints from me. And, yeah, we're going to be a run-heavy team today with this weather. We don't want to make it too hard on our young quarterback. Just let Scadaboo do what he's done all year and run through people. Vita Vea is going to be a problem in the middle, though. And so is Delaney Walker. No, not Delaney Walker. I don't know who that is, but Devin Walker? Maybe a rookie? I don't know. Here we go. 2nd and 11. Snap. Dart to Scadaboo. Good run. Gain of 6. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Dart in the gun. They're bracketing neighbors over there. Scadaboo in motion out. Snap. Looking to throw. Oh, Theo Johnson's wide open down the seam. Theo Johnson behind the defense. Drew Tranquil bit on the double move. It's going to be a 6-0 lead for the Giants. Jackson Dart with a dart down the middle to Theo Johnson. Easy touchdown there. I mean, he just got him on the fake. It's a stick and nod. Dart just had to get it there. Do this downpour. And Theo Johnson just run after catch opportunity. Easy touchdown for Big Blue. We'll take a 6-0 lead. And that's just a great play call there. We got him with the double move. And Theo Johnson with the touchdown. What a catch and run. Extra point by Lutz is good. 7-0 here. Will Lutz has been a really good addition to this team. And here we go. We'll kick it away. Lutz has it teed up. And he'll run up and boot it. And here we go. Returned. Oh, slipping. There we go. We got him down. Dane Belton on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 27. So you see Chris Godwin, 4th in the league in receiving touchdowns. Malik Neighbors leading the way. And here we go. Single back set. Bucky Irving will be the running back. Mayfield under center. And he's going to hand it left. And look at J.C. Carpenter making a play there. Gets in the game and gets a TFL. 2nd and 10 now. And we were just saying he hasn't really done a lot yet, but he's getting an opportunity there in the 4-4 set. And they're going to run it right. Tackled by Cordell Flott on Irving. No gain. 3rd and 10. And here we go. 3rd and 10 for the Buccaneers. And in the gun, receiver in motion is Godwin. Snap, looking to throw. Wide open is Trey Palmer, I believe. Kind of forgot about him. He doesn't really play a lot in real life, but here in Madden, he's getting some PT. Baker in the gun with Bucky Irving. And run up the middle. Okereke is all over it. 2nd and 8. Irving had not a great game last week. 14 for 59. And here we go. 2nd and 8. Not sure why Micah McFadden is standing up there that close, but snap. It's a toss to the right. McFadden couldn't quite make the play. Tyler Newbin does, but it's a 1st down run for Bucky Irving. There we go. In the gun is Mayfield. Takes a snap. Running left again with Irving. Tackle is made. Another 1st down for Bucky Irving. 1st and 10. And a lot of bunch sets for the Buccaneers here early. McLaughlin checks into the game. They're going to hand it to him, and Paulson Adebo flies up and makes the tackle. 2nd and 9. Adebo has had a really solid season. That's a nice play there, flying up and helping out in the run game. 2nd and 7. Irving checks back in. I went the wrong way. That's my fault. Tackle by Tyler Nubin. 1st down, Bucky Irving. Without Rashad White on this team, it's just the Bucky Irving show right now. There's Baker in the gun. Receiver in motion. Looks like Trey Palmer. And they're going to hand it left. Brian Burns absolutely destroys it. Brian Burns has came alive the last 3-4 weeks. He has really played well for us. And we've needed it. He's one of our better players. We needed him to play better in this franchise series, and he's finally getting there. Snap. Baker checks down to Irving. I had to pick. Oh, what a cut. Micah McFadden goes flying out of bounds. 1st and goal, Buccaneers on the 8-yard line. I formation. And snap, running left with Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Yeah, that was easy. Bucky gets in, no problem. And 7-7. Buccaneers tie it back up. Firing off the cannons on the ship. And here's the kick from Chase McLaughlin. We'll get the ball back here. Jahan Dotson will return it, taking over for Turpin. And he slips at the 24 and gets it to the 25. And here comes our offense. 1st and 10 on the 25. Last time out worked out pretty good with Jackson Dart throwing a nice touchdown to Theo Johnson. 3 tight end set here. And we're going to hand to Scattaboo. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. Scattaboo with a nice run there. Gain of 5. This is a good run defense that we're facing here, so it's going to be tough, but that was a nice run by Scattaboo. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Middle, Neighbors catch. 1st down grab, Malik Neighbors. And we might try to take a shot here out of a power formation. I kind of like it. Single high. We'll see. Dart back to throw. Free runner off the edge. He just has to check down to Scattaboo, who's wide open in the flat. Lowers his shoulder. 1st down to the 40, and that'll end the 1st quarter. 7-7. We're tied with the Buccaneers. And here we go. 1st and 10. Dart in the gun. And we're going to give it to Scattaboo, who gets popped. Gets 3. 2nd and 7. We aren't running the ball like I'd like to right now, but it is what it is. Dart under center. He's going to drop to throw. Sacked. Just trying to get it to Theo Johnson, I think that was, but didn't work. Here we go. 3rd and 16. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Middle, horrible ball. What? How was that green accuracy? Antoine Winfield picks it. We're trying to get it to Neighbors. It'll be 1st and 10 Buccaneers on the 40. How was that good accuracy throw? He literally missed it by a mile. Baker in the gun. Another pick for Dart. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Checks down now to Irving, who just cuts it up. Tackle's made. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Here we go. Mayfield's going to hand Nubin flying up, and then the gang gets there. 3rd and 3. It's a TFL for Tyler Nubin. He's played pretty good this year, honestly. He's been all right anyway. And here we go. Mayfield in the gun. Trips left. Bucky the back. And throwing middle wide open is Trey Palmer. Burning Paulson at Debo. Holland saves the touchdown at the 4. 1st and goal, Buccaneers. And here we go. Goal line set for Mayfield. They're actually going to toss it, and Debo got hooked. Touchdown, Bucky Irving, his 2nd of the game. And yeah, extra points good by McLaughlin. It'll be 14-7. Buccaneers lead. And yeah, we just can't turn the ball over in that spot. Here's the kick. Dotson's going to return it. Right up the middle. Dotson with speed to the 34. Good return. We'll start 1st and 10. And here we go. 1st and 10. Dart under center's I formation. He's going to give to Scattaboo, and Scattaboo slipped. There's a decent hole there to the right, but couldn't get there. 2nd and 9. Here we go. Play fake to Scattaboo. Dart sacked by Vita Bay. 3rd and 16. Man. Hopefully Neighbors can just win over there. Snap, looking to throw. Really didn't. Shakir across the middle, drops it. And we got a punt. 3 and out. Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he's going to boot it away. Not a tremendous punt, but maybe it'll bounce. It does. He fields it and goes out of bounds at the 35. It'll work. 1st and 10 Buccaneers. This rain is killing us. Here we go. Baker under center, but they have to deal with it too, so I guess you can't complain too much. That's a huge hole. If Irving doesn't slip, he probably scores. 1st and 10. And there you see J.C. Carpenter in the game. They're in a goal line set. They're just trying to establish a run, and, well, they're doing it. 1st down Buccaneers to the 44. Man, here we go. Snap, run to the left, and nice play by Drew Phillips. 2nd and 9. Bucky got the carry, but Drew Phillips came up, made a nice play. 2nd and 9. Mayfield in the gun, takes the snap. Throwing to Irving, tackled by Micah McFadden, but it'll be 3rd and 4. Can we get a blitz package at any point here? 3rd and 4. Mayfield in the gun. And takes the snap. And he's sacked. Abdul Carter gets there. 4th and 6 now. Abdul Carter got home finally. And they're going to punt. We're going to go safe return here. Beckham back to return. Matt Ariza on. And they're going to punt it. And it's a tremendously bad punt. Out of bounds at the 28. That's where we'll start. 1st and 10 here. And here we go. Dart under center. Takes the snap out left for Neighbors, who hauls it in. Can't cut it upfield. Slipped and fell. 2nd and 4 now. Dart again in the gun, or under center rather. Takes the snap. Everybody slipped. Going for Neighbors. Pick. Oh, almost picked. 3rd and 4 off his hands. All right. 3rd and 4. We might just run this. Snap. Hand to Scattaboo. He's going to bounce it. Cuts it up. Bounces off Antoine Winfield. Gets the 1st down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 here. All right. 1st and 10. Dart in the gun. Snap. Looking to throw. Looking for Theo Johnson. Can't haul it in. 2nd and 10. All right. A lot of man. Snap. Looking to throw. Neighbors clears everyone. Neighbors on the catch. Winfield the beat. He's going to do it. We're going to tie the game back up. Malik Neighbors in for the score. Jackson Dart hit him on the slant route. Beautiful play. Malik Neighbors in for a touchdown. Let's go. Great play there. We got Neighbors on the slant, and then he just had to run past Winfield, which he's going to be faster than most anyone on the field. And touchdown, Malik Neighbors. Easy one there. And we'll have a chance to tie it up here. PAT pending as Will Lutz is on. Extra point is going to be good. 14 all here in Tampa Bay. 1:13 left in the half. 5 plays, 72-yard drive. Malik Neighbors does it again, man. And Will Lutz will run up and boot it away. There we go. It'll be returned by Johnson. Tackled by J.C. Carpenter. Another tackle. He has 2 tackles today. Nice job by the rookie. And there we go. Mayfield in the gun with Bucky Irving. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, Dexter Lawrence makes the tackle. 2nd and 6 now. Here we go. Mayfield takes the snap. Backwards pass to Irving. Nice tackle by Okereke. 3rd and 12. We're going to use a timeout. 3rd and long here. Just please don't give up the first down. In the gun is Mayfield. They're going to motion Irving out. Takes the snap. And he's sacked instantly by Okereke up the middle. Timeout. 4th and 18 Buccaneers. They got to punt it away. Let's go. Matt Araiza on. Defense gives us a chance to score before half. At least get a field goal. Beckham back. We're going to have pretty good field position. Get that block. Beckham will return it to the 43. That's where we'll start. 1st and 10. Neighbors 3 for 78 and a touchdown today in this first half. And here we go. Let's do this. Dart in the gun. Just straight off coverage here. Snap looking to throw. He's going to throw to Theo Johnson. 1st down grab. Theo Johnson having a great game today. Only 2 catches, but they've been big ones. And here we go. Snap. Dart back to throw. And Johnson again is open. Dart gets it to him. Timeout. All right. 1st and 10 on the 17 here. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Hit us through. That ball just had to come out. And there's a flag. It's going to be PI on the defense. And we'll get it. Jamal Dean interfered. And we'll have it 1st and goal on the 3. Dart in the gun. Snap, throwing right. Shakir can't haul it in. And here we go. 2nd goal on the 3. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Tight window. Whew. Yeah, that was risky business. 3rd and goal. Dart in the gun. We can't run. That's the thing. Snap to Dart. Neighbor slips. Scattaboo in for the score. Touchdown. Cam Scattaboo. Dart finds him. Let's go. Cam Scattaboo in for the touchdown. Let's go, baby. Scattaboo does it through the air this time. Dart with the touchdown pass is 3rd of the half. Lutz extra point is right on the money. 21-14. And here we go. We're in business. Will Lutz will run up and boot it away. And it'll be returned by Johnson. Up the middle. Tackle is made. What a tackle by Trevin Wallace. And they're going to take a knee and take it to half. We lead 21-14. What an end of the half. Mayfield down to a knee. And Scott Hansen will take it away at the halftime break here. 21-14 Giants lead. Take it away, Scott.
Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Alec Pierce. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Bengals get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is Kyler Murray. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Cardinals run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Michael Penix on the money here to Drake London. A 12-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
And there you have it from Scott Hansen. As we've ran the ball better than I thought we did. He just doesn't have a lot of carries. Malik Neighbors having a huge game. Dart playing really well other than the pick. And there we go. I gotta finish this beer. It's almost empty. Cheers, boys. All right, here we go. Second half. Jahan Dotson will return. And he's going to cut it right. Oh, keep going. Dotson to the 36. Jahan Dotson, show me something, big dog. Here we go. We might call out a little counter. 1st and 10. Dart under center. And we're going to hand left to Scattaboo, bouncing around. Meeting Winfield. You got to love that. Antoine Winfield, one of the hardest hitters in the league. But Scattaboo, you know he was going to just run straight at him. He doesn't care. 2nd and 1. Dart under center. And he's going to hand to Scattaboo downhill. What a spin by Scattaboo. 1st and 10 at the 45. And I mean, hey, if we can get the run game going, I'm fine with that. As we're going to hand it to him again. Scattaboo again downhill. Makes again. Miss. Scattaboo! 1st down to the 23. Running hard here. And Krosky Merritt will check into the game. And we're going to give it to him. We're going to keep it on the ground. Krosky Merritt stiff arming and gets 2nd and 4 rather. Let's do this. Snap. Quick throw for Neighbors and one Hobson. He was open. I liked it, but just didn't work out. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Dart in an empty set. Takes the snap. Underneath for Scattaboo. Can't hold on. What was that? Cover 4. They just played that really well. Okay. 4th and 4. Will Lutz out for the field goal attempt. Snap, hold, kick from Lutz, clean operation, and the field goal is good. 10-point lead, we'll take it. Good drive. Lutz gets a field goal, 24-14. And we'll kick it back to the Buccaneers here. As that tends to be how football works. You get the ball, and then you kick the ball away. Return, and what a hit by Tyler Nubin at the 26. It'll be 1st and 10 Buccaneers there. Here we go. Baker under center. Bucky Irving the back. We need to slow Bucky Irving down in the second half. And catch is made by Godwin, who is 4th in the league coming into today in receiving touchdowns. I kind of like this 4-4 set because we get J.C. Carpenter on the field a little bit more, which is a nice touch. Snap. Baker running right. Okereke. I don't know what happened, but Darius Alexander cleans it up. It's a TFL for him. Okereke just kind of fell. 3rd and 5 here. Baker in the gun, takes the snap, and that's going to be PI on me. It's a 1st down anyways. Tackle's made. Yeah, illegal contact, whatever. Yeah. 1st down either way for the Buccaneers, so it is what it is. But Baker in the gun with Irving. Snap. They're going to run it right. Look at that play by Abdul Carter. Blowing it up, and then Micah McFadden and Brian Burns are also there. 2nd and 14. That's much better job against the run. As Jaleel McLaughlin will check in. Takes the snap. Throw in middle. Tackle made. Catch is made, but Drew Phillips is right there. There you go. 3rd and 6. I feel like we just need to blitz more. And snap, looking to throw. Egbuka wide open. Tackle is made. 1st down, yeah. Tough spot. All right, here we go. Baker under center, 3 tight ends. Jaleel McLaughlin is still the back. Interesting. Tight end in motion. Snap. They're going to run up the middle. Brian Burns, TFL. Beautifully done by Burns. Like I said, he's had a really good year this year. We're getting really good production out of him. He's a guy we're looking to trade in the offseason, but he's done a really good job this year. Check down to McLaughlin. I tried to help on the tight end, and it burned us. First down. I'd rather just run like cover one here. Snap. No one is on Godwin, I don't think. Throw middle. Catch is made. First down to the 14. It's Emeka Ibuka again. There we go. Snap. Running right. McLaughlin cuts it up, and there's an injury timeout. Abdul Carter is hurt. That is not what we want. There we go. I wish you could bring your safeties up like individually. Baker's going to keep it. Running right. Takes a huge hit. He's down to the 1. First and goal. Buccaneers. Pectoral strain. Carter will return soon. My guess is this is a... Did we hurt Bucky Irving? Like, he's just been gone this drive. Baker under center. Godwin in motion. They're going to hand it to him. Brian Burns and Micah McFadden absolutely destroyed that. Second and goal. Beautifully done there by Burns and McFadden. And Baker in under center. McLaughlin remains the back. Palmer again in motion. Same play, same result. Brian Burns right there. Third and goal on the 3. And here we go. It's a huge play. Third and goal. I don't love Chauncey Golston one-on-one with. They're going to flip it out. And beautiful job by Okereke. Injury timeout. It's Brian Burns. No. End of the quarter. We head to the 4th. 4th and goal. Buccaneers. They got to take their 3 here. No way Brian Burns is hurt, dude. McLaughlin on. Field goal attempt is good. 24-17. And, okay. That's fine. If he's beat up, though, I'm going to take him out when we're back on defense. Here's the kick from McLaughlin. Jeez, can't talk. And it'll be returned by Marcus Beckham, who slips at the 26 and then gets to the 28. And that's where we'll start 1st and 10. Dart in the pistol. And this is a loaded box. Back to throw. Checking down for Scattaboo, who slips. That field must be just in terrible condition right now because everyone is slipping. 2nd and 4. Dart in the gun. We're going to hand it to Scattaboo. Up the middle, gets a couple. 3rd and 1 here. I kind of like this. We're probably going to go for it on 4th down, honestly. So we're going to have Bellinger run a streak. Snap. Play fake to Scattaboo. Rolling right. Neighbors is wide open. On the catch. Cuts it up. First down to the 35. And the rookie is injured. All right. 1st and 10 here. Dart in the pistol. And another loaded box. But I think we can get outside on this. We're going to hand to Scattaboo. He's going to look for the edge, and he's got it. Stiff arming. Out of bounds. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. That's a nice run. Conway will return. Okay, that's positive. And I don't love this with Khalil Shakir. It's more of a neighbors play, the jet sweep, but snap. We're going to hand to Scattaboo. Running left. He's met right there. No gain. 3rd and 2. There we go. 3rd and 2. Dart in the gun. Krosky Merritt in, at least to this play. Snap. Keeper for Dart, who fell. I don't even know what just happened. 4th and 5. We got to kick the field goal. Lutz will come out. Yeah, we had to kick the field goal here. Snap. Hold. Kick from Lutz is right down the middle. 27-17. You got to make it a 10-point game in that spot. And Will Lutz will kick it back to the Buccaneers. Lead back up to 10. It's a good insurance field goal for us here in the 4th quarter. It'll be returned. And, oh, what the hell? Tackle by Tyler Newbin. 1st and 10 Buccaneers. And Mayfield in the gun. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. I don't know what I just called. Okay, actually, you know what? This could be fun. Fuck it. We'll just send it. And Abdul Carter is beat up. In motion. Snap, looking to throw to the right. Yeah. Oh. Him slipping actually helped him. First down. Yeah, give me Thibodeau out there. I don't want Abdul Carter getting hurt any more than he already is. In motion. They're going to hand it on the jet sweep, and Abdul Carter makes a great play, but I don't know what the stats for because this says Giants twice, but okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. And Thibodeau in the game here. Mayfield in the gun, takes the snap. Throwing left to Cade Otten, who breaks off the tackle of Holland, but goes out of bounds. 3rd and inches. There we go. It's a sneak. It's a sneak. It's a sneak. And I can't do anything because we're in 4-4. Snap. Run up the middle. Mayfield has it. First down. And now they're in the hurry up. Out of goal line, though, it's all tight ends and Jaleel McLaughlin. What happened to Bucky? I didn't even see him get hurt. Throwing right. How does that happen, Drew Phillips? First down to the 25. Here we go. In the gun is Mayfield. I'm sorry. Under center is Mayfield. Switching things up. In motion. They're going to hand it right. Nice play there. All over. I don't even know who that is. 98? Who is 98? I don't know. I literally don't know who that is. Mayfield in the gun. Snap. Looking to throw. And incomplete on the check down. Injury timeout. It's Brian Burns again. Ugh, that sucks. All right, 3rd and 11 here, especially on a big 3rd down, but more importantly, our best player is off the field with an injury. We are down some defensive linemen right now. Mayfield in the gun, takes the snap. He's going to try to run, but Dexter Lawrence is still there, and he's going to, I think that should be credited as a sack. Let's do this. Here we go. Snap, Mayfield looking to throw it. Taking an end zone shot for an incomplete. Tyler Newman smacks him, and we'll take over. 1st and 10. Burns should be okay. All right. 1st and 10. Dart under center. Have we even completed a pass in the 2nd half? I feel like we haven't. We're going to give it to Scattaboo. Downhill. First down. Nice run and a timeout by the Buccaneers. I feel like we literally haven't thrown the ball in the 2nd half. I don't know. Dart in the gun. Takes the snap. Running middle. Scattaboo gets a couple. Timeout Bucks. All right. 2nd and 7 here. We're going to try to let Neighbors cook in the slot. Although they do only have 3 down. Snap. Run. Vita Vea just absolutely destroyed that play. I forget that they do have Vita Vea, who's one of the better D tackles in probably NFL history, honestly. Snap to Dart, looking to throw. Middle, Neighbors dropped it. Oh, that was a great throw, and Rich Conway is injured again. We got a punt. That was a tremendous throw by Dart. Just Neighbors just couldn't hold on. And Gillen will punt it away. And it'll bounce. They let it bounce, and it goes out inside the 20. And we'll take the free punt inside the 20. And here we go. I don't want Brian Burns. Who do we even have left? Put Chauncey Golston in there. I literally don't care. In the gun is Mayfield. McLaughlin in motion. Oh, shoot. Takes the snap. And he throws to McLaughlin. First down. They're going to try to get another snap in here before the 2-minute warning, I would assume. And they will not. 2-minute warning here in Tampa Bay. We lead 27-17. And, all right, we need a big play here. Mayfield in the gun. McLaughlin in the back. And takes the snap. Looking to throw left. Wide open is Cade Otten. Tackle made by Okereke. First down. All right. 1st and 10. Mayfield in the gun. Takes the snap. Hand and left. McLaughlin, who slipped but got back up. First down there. All right. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Mayfield in the gun. Takes the snap. Throwing left. Oh, Cordell Flott was there. He just didn't make the play. First down, Buccaneers. They're out of timeouts. That is a positive, I guess. But Mayfield in the pistol. McLaughlin in the back. Takes the snap. It's actually a run and a nice play there by 55. I'm not sure who that is. Jackson. Okay. And snap. Looking to throw. Check down. No one saw him. Tackled at the half-yard line. And they are in the gun here. Mayfield takes the snap. Throwing the left. Touchdown, Jaleel McLaughlin. We got picked. Yeah, it's tough. And the extra point by McLaughlin, not McLaughlin, I guess, is good. 27-24. They obviously got to go onside kick. All we got to do is cover it, and we win the game. So we'll go hands team. There we go. Onside kick attempt is fielded by Jalen Hyatt, and we're going to get out of here with a win. Let's go. 27-24 final. Dart just has to drop to a knee here. And Dart down to a knee. We're going to get out of here with a 27-24 win. Huge win on the road in a downpour. Jackson Dart really led the way today. Cam Scadaboo had a solid game. And that'll end the game. We win 27-24 here in prime time. Big win for the Big Blue. Improving to 9-2 on the season. And we get a win. That's the most important thing. We just got to keep winning. We're playing good football. But we got to keep winning, man. Got to keep doing our thing. We're playing good ball this year. And, yeah, we're 27-24 win. And checking out the stats here. Dart, 245, 3 touchdowns and a pick. 10-19 passing. It was horribly downpouring. Scadaboo, 15 for 85. Theo Johnson had 3 for 112 and a touchdown. Neighbors, 4 for 107 and a touchdown. And then Scadaboo, 3 for 26 and a touchdown. Khalil Shakir without a catch. Dang. I think he had one hit his hand. Newman and Drew Phillips both with 10 tackles. A sack for Bobby Okereke. And then no picks on the day. A deflection for Tyler Newman. And a win for the Giants. As we'll sim to the bye week here. We'll probably just do it in this episode as well. And, I mean, we're on a winning streak. We're playing good football right now. We don't have a lot of money. But what we do have is a winning team right now. Jackson Dart with an upgrade. That's clutch. We're going to do strong arm. I'd like him to get a throw power upgrade, and that's a big upgrade. And throw accuracy deep's nice. Throw under pressure, okay. Yeah, I mean, the throw power could just be a lot better than it is, but Dane Cooper, that's not who that was that made that play, but players ready to negotiate. We have $99 million in cap room. Kayvon Thibodeau. Okereke I really want back. At least for a couple years. I don't know. That's a lot of money, though. And, okay, he's not really interested. John Runyon. I mean, for 2 years at that price. Okay, John Runyon's back for 2 years. That's a good deal. Jahan Dotson, I'm not really worried about. Jalen Hyatt. We could get any of those guys back in the offseason. John Michael Schmitz, I'm not real worried about. Cavante Turpin, Jameis. Will Lutz, I do want back. He's had a phenomenal season for at least a couple years there. Let's do that. Let's see. Okay, he's back for a 2-year extension. And then, do we want to bring Kayvon back? Like, his price isn't that bad, and he wants to be here. How about if we do 5 years, lower the money a little bit? He'll be back for a long term. I mean, we could always trade him, but Kayvon's a good player for us. Chris Braswell, I wouldn't mind. That's a big contract. He doesn't really play a lot. Maybe not. All right, we'll sim the week again here to week 13, where we'll take on the Seahawks. Seahawks-Ravens, I saw were our next two, so that's not necessarily the most. And then Jags, yeah, that's not too bad. We'll try it one more time here with Okereke. I would really like to have him back for a couple of years. That's a big bonus. And he's back on a 2-year extension. He's earned it. I mean, so why not? We get Bobby Okereke to sign. And Yeah, we got. I guess we can upgrade players. Why not? We're already here. Max Wooden, you can get auto upgraded. And yeah, that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, it's been the Captain. And peace.